guys, so we're going to answer some questions for the Alternative Indian, so for a little interview here. So the first question, so Hardcastle is a relatively new band. Tell us a little bit about where you're from. The four of us are all from Atlanta, Georgia. The three of us, Val, myself, and Miles, went to high school together. Caden, we met in college here in Nashville, and he's from
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, yeah. Okay, moving on. What genre would you specify yourself as?
Genre is so confining. Do we even have a term to define ourselves as?
I'd say, we're influenced a lot by like electronic sound, I'd say, or at least I am influenced by electronic sound a lot, but I also really love like blues influence and rock influence, so I like try to mesh those as well. And I know we all just have like different like preferences and different styles.
In terms of like an overarching, like as a band, the genre that we're in altogether.
Definitely like alternative.
I think the short answer is alternative rock. Indie pop, but kind of like pop, behind closed doors. Maybe like pop in the sense that it's not top 40s pop, but
definitely pop influences in it.
The pop influences
totally.
The poppier side of alternative music. But there's so much to it that we still are growing into and like learning about ourselves. So, short answer, alternative indie pop. You have 2 singles currently out right now, Paralyzed and No Big Deal. What were the inspiration behind these songs? Those songs.
Well, I can talk about the drum. I think that it has a unique drum part just because like I wanted to do something like different than usual. I mean, if you listen to it, it's like not like your standard sort of like framing of the drum beat. So I just wanted to sort of like be outside of the box with that one.
Paralyzed first, I kind of wrote about the paralyzing effects of a long distance relationship and kind of like being at odds with what it means to kind of walk this line, as I say in the song, between insanity and just being complacent with where you are in life. And I think that if you try to fight something that you don't like, you can really drive yourself insane, or the situation can drive you insane. And if you choose complacency, you can really be giving up something more fulfilling than where you are now, or then. And then musically, I mean, we just kind of came up with it as like we were just jamming, and then it kind of evolved through time, over time. Just influences from the more, like Bad Sons, Kings of Leon, that type of thing. And then No Big Deal wrote that I co-wrote that. It was kind of a long process. I wrote something and then I took it to my friend Ruby Lochner, who you can check out on YouTube actually. She's really cool, songwriter, vlogger type deal, and just kind of extrapolated on this idea of
big word.
Like interactions where you meet someone and then you think it's nothing, but then it turns into something, and how you kind of can't let someone go after that kind of thing. And musically trying to move in a more, we added a lot of some more synth type stuff, and even more so now on our next release. That was definitely a transitional song for our sound, I think. Okay, enough rambling. You have a new single being released in February. Can you tell us a bit about that?
It's definitely got more like pop influence feel, I'd say. Definitely something that you can just like groove to, feel good listening to. And I think just like now more than ever, we're really trying to put who we really want to be out there, put our sound out there. And we're really excited for y'all to hear it because we worked hard on it.
Yeah.
And
this song has been like this is like the tail end of just like 3 months of transitioning and really growing in and like wearing in this new musical identity that we've kind of come to know and are still learning about ourselves. But this is kind of going to be like our flagship pioneering into this new like era of Hardcastle, I think. Which will be really cool. And yeah, again, can't wait for you guys to hear it and hear what you think. And maybe we can do like a follow-up type thing after it's out, when we can talk a little bit more about the lyrics and what it's about and all that stuff. But that'll be coming out soon, so be sure to keep your ears and eyes open. Do you plan on releasing an EP or an album anytime this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
EP, like, definitely. Hopefully the album can happen.
Yeah, definitely.
But definitely expect an EP.
Definitely
and,
expect at least an EP. And hopefully full-length album coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, now more than ever, I personally have felt really inspired by all the stuff that we're all doing together. And just kind of even just getting to know each other more and really just knowing like our strengths and weaknesses and our different influences and how to just kind of incorporate all those outside sources and just really going deep and almost out of our comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, we really like a big consensus in the band is like pushing. We want to push music forward. We want to make something that's really timeless. And yeah. We really like that's really important to us. But it's taken us a while to become self-aware, like aware of that,
and also like comfortable with it too.
Yeah,
because it's a hard thing to be
comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You are opening for the Griswolds and Dreamers. Are you excited for the show? What would you want to gain from it?
Oh, I'm pissed off. I can't believe we have to play.
We're very excited.
Yeah,
it'll be awesome.
Excited. And
we've been so excited. I mean, we're all fans of both bands.
Yeah,
I know for a fact. Like 2 years. We saw them 2 years ago.
Yeah, Miles and I went to go see Griswolds.
Yeah, we saw them open for
Walk the Moon. And I remember meeting those guys and being like, "Hey, you check out my yeah."
No way.
Yeah, I remember this. And I was
so funny, really?
Yeah, and it was pretty funny.
God.
Back in the the old days of our old band, I was like, "Please check out our stuff. It really mean a lot to me." And they're like, "Okay." And just, I mean, now it's really cool to see that like we're actually progressing.
Dedication can
and actually opening up for them rather than
Oh yeah.
And it's been cool. One of the coolest things has been our excitement has kind of been like reflected off of our fans and amplified. Like our excitement has really been taken, and
it's been really nice.
Everyone else has gotten excited about it too. And I think, especially we've done. We've just struggled and learned and tried new things and have really grown a lot in Atlanta. To come back and do a show like this is going to be very cool for us. In a big way.
Mm-hmm. Definitely repping the hometown. Sorry, Caden, but
Caden's bringing Minneapolis down there.
It's a new hometown.
It's a new.
Basically, saying Minnesota sucks.
Nah, dude, Minnesota seems cool. Tell us where we should come to, and we might come there. I can't promise
We're building like even if we can't come there like in this year, maybe in the next year, like we're building a list. Like of all the people like that are saying this stuff now, like we're coming, we will hang out with you. Like you have no idea. Like it's gonna happen soon.
Literally, I will hit you up and I will say, "Hey, I'm in town. Let's hang out. Let's go get lunch."
All right.
So you better come get lunch with me.
Could you see your music being played on Alt Nation? Yes. Alt Nation.
Sponsor us! Sponsor us!
No, I think that Alt Nation, this release, like I really hope that part of this release can be getting it some airplay on Alt Nation, because I know that has helped so many bands and so many songs reach a new tier. And I think that with the fans we've kind of started to connect with, I think that would be a very natural progression of events. When you guys are having jam sessions, what is the go-to snack? Man, we never get the jam anymore. We never get the jam anymore because Miles is still in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
But next year, but
it's
historically,
all your fault.
Pizza
or a sub. Jersey Mike's.
Oh, Jersey Mike's,
Mike's
yeah.
Favorites.
Classic.
Candy.
Almonds.
Cookies.
Almonds.
Almonds. That's
Dude,
what
I
do.
hate almonds, bro.
I like almonds.
Almonds are awesome.
I hate you,
Almonds.
Kaden.
A raspberry lime vinaigrette salad with
Damn.
with,
That was on the health kick, man.
with dried grapes.
You need a cooking
Strawberry
show.
balsamic vinaigrette.
All right.
Zach, what's your favorite snack?
Cyril, man. You know that.
All right.
Dude, frosted
Cereal
flakes.
milk.
Frosted flakes.
Oh, I love Frosted Flakes.
Cereal milk.
Where is one place or venue you would love to perform at? Oh,
Bonnaroo.
let's just go down the line.
Okay, let's just go down the line.
Alright,
We're gonna do a small venue.
Wait,
Or like
why?
a
No,
venue.
no,
So just
like,
like a
what
venue,
is the play? Yeah.
Just like
the sky's the
Red
limit.
Rocks is the dream.
Madison
Me.
Square Garden.
Red Rocks.
Okay, we're
Alright,
gonna go.
never forget
we're gonna
the
go
Red
That's
Rocks.
fucked up.
Bonnaroo, First Avenue. That's my two.
Or sorry, Red Rock. Why did
No,
I
it's
say Red?
Red Rocks.
It's Red
Is it Red Rocks?
It's Red Rocks.
Oh shit.
It's Rick Ross.
You
You're
so
messing
you want
up.
to play there, but you don't even know what it's called?
Yeah,
Huh?
Madison Square Garden is so
Soccer.
sick. I
wanna
don't know.
play-
I want to play Music Midtown just because we've
Yeah, no,
gone there
that's
so many
that,
times.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that would
yeah.
just be so cool.
Oh,
Music
yeah.
Midtown would be really
Yeah.
cool.
Also, Wembley Stadium. Like I got like
Coachella.
honestly,
Yeah.
like following in
Coachella.
the Foo Fighters, how they sold that place out. Like I don't know,
I would
dream
love.
big, but like
Royal Albert Hall is mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Killers?
Oh yeah.
Personally, I would love to have a show in Centennial Olympic Park that we would headline, and there would be so many people there repping the hometown.
Dude, that'd be sick.
you gotta
Just
dream big, and then do the things
That
that,
would
you
be-
need to do.
That
Dream to
would be
achieve.
like
Hustle.
just like heaven on earth to me.
This is so like on a serious note, like this is like we're always thinking of this, and like every day, we know that if we don't do if we're not working, like it's never gonna happen,
Yeah.
and everyone should do that.
If
Think of your dreams every day.
Yeah. Dream
Okay,
big.
last question.
Get it done.
Where do you see yourselves in the next few years? I guess that ties in pretty well.
Well, I mean, hopefully, just
Yeah.
making our way
I
up.
think we're just gonna like do what we can. We're just gonna be making,
we're just gonna
making the
keep
best music we
making
can,
music,
and
making
people hopefully
connections.
will like it. And we
There's
can,
yeah.
just
Keep on doing
it's
it.
interesting. Like
Yeah.
it's interesting how plans can just kind of like we could. I have like a plan in my head that I could see happening or ideally would happen, but everything just comes left and right. Like you never know.
I think
But
it's
the
just a matter of-
the core is always going to be like making new music and perfecting songs, and releasing those songs, and just trying to come and see you all. Like that is going to be core to whatever happens
Yeah.
over the next few years. Is those two things.
No, I think that's
and whatever else happens is going to be a byproduct of that, and will hopefully elevate those goals.
I think it will always. Yeah, it's always just gonna be about like bringing the best music we can to like the people that want to hear it. And that's always gonna like.
The people that don't want to hear it, especially, like
Yeah, we gotta make sure they.
Like- Okay, Dylan, you're the man. Thank you for doing this with us. We're
Thanks,
so
Dylan.
excited to be on Alternative Indian, and I hope we can collaborate a lot more in the future. And I hope everyone has a good day.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this interview, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button in the top left corner, and you can check out our other interviews on the right in the other boxes. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.